Hi, your friend Virendra dear, beloved friends. Today I want to reveal some of your great power. The world is for the man to conquer and to rule. This is the glory of the life of the man. But its rules are stringent. First, he must school himself. Here begins and ends all strife. Beloved friends, why? Because every mankind is blessed with the power of his brain. Whatever the brain can conceive and believe, the mind can really achieve for him. So the person has to train his mind, control and direct his great thoughts, purity in thoughts, towards a coveted goal in life. The goal can be any great, there is no barrier, there is no limitations of selecting his goal in life. Wright brothers selected the mission and purpose of his life to fly in the air and he succeeded. Ford dreamed, aspired to have the self-propelled automobile and he succeeded. Edison had 150 inventions and discoveries. So there is no barriers and limitations to the power of the brain. That is really your power too, my dear friends. Man is his own star, and the soul that can render an honest and perfect man commands all light, all influence and fate. Our angels are the shadow that walk by still, beloved friends. The thought in the mind has made us. What we are by thought was wrought and built. A man is what he thinketh all day long. We become what we think about. And your mind is the master power that molds and makes. And man is mind, and evermore he takes the tools of thought and shaping what he wills, brings forth 1,000 joys and 1,000 ills. Man thinks in secret, but it comes to pass, and the environment is but his looking glass, beloved friends. So by our thought, we can really create the circumstances, the conditions, and everything which can be favorable to us, because we have the transforming and regenerative agency inbuilt in our brain, which can create whatever we want if we use our intelligence. Being a power of intelligence, love, and lord of his own thought, a man can really achieve whatever he wants and desire and dream in life. So what you are waiting for, beloved friends? Have a definite chief aim in your life. The imagination, how great aim will be your life, depends only the limitation you impose, because the brain as such has no limitations. All the discovery and all the research has proved that there is no boundary to the power of the imaginative and creative thinking of the man. So all the greats were great because they always wanted to be the best, always thought to be the best, and they always strove, sought and found different ways and means to attain all the love, fame, glory, greatness, success, peace, prosperity and tranquility in life. The world is full of such instances and such examples. I don't want to dwell on that. But what is happening, beloved friends, because of so many temptations, so many attractions coming, and the negative thing which is also embedded in our mind, like envy, anger, jealousy, hatred, and one of the great blessings of the Lord is the emotion of sex. All these things have to be well controlled, and it has to be directed a positive approach in life, and they can be really giving us a lot of occasion and opportunity and create conditions and environment so that can use our all these emotions, giving up all the negative and absorbing all the positive emotion of life and becoming great. Then we can be really striving to get real peace of life, peace of mind, and we can enjoy all the blessings what we can attain by our hard work, beloved friends. In that context, one of my favorite author and great saintly man, James Allen, wrote one book, As a Man Thinketh. And the last para of the book is very inspiring to me, which is my favorite line. And I read, and I just talk before you. Tempest-tossed souls, wherever you are, under whatever conditions you are, know it. In the ocean of life, the isles of blessedness are smiling. The sunny shore of your idols awaits your arrival. Keep your hand firmly on the helm of your thought. In the bark of your soul reclines the commanding master. He does but sleep. Wake him. Self-discipline, balanced mind, a controlled mind, always directed and focused towards positive thoughts, is real strength. Calmness of the mind, always a wise man, use his thinking power, and that calmness becomes the real power of that person. Beloved friends, dwelling in purity in thought is really the mastery of thought. So I tell you in a very brief way, calmness is really a beautiful jewel in the diamonds of wisdom. This calmness is only attained by long experience and patient practice, persistently controlling and directing the mind towards noble thoughts. And here is the true success. Buddha was one of the best, the most successful person, the enlightened one, the awakened one, because he deprived himself from all the worldly possessions, but he stimulated and activated his mind to a new height of glory and greatness. That was the attainment of enlightenment. Means your wisdom is the real source of all happiness. He wanted nothing. He wanted to have just limited things to survive. He gave up all his desires. But beloved friends, in the modern time, this is not very practical. We have to have all the basic needs of our life, and we have to be contented. True aspirations is the real necessity of our life. And then, beloved friends, real success will come to our life. So in this context, what I wanted to talk to you, you are blessed with absolute power. If you are a self-reliant person, you have self-confidence, you have belief in faith, in your God-gifted power of the mind, and you are wise enough to use your brain intelligently, controlling and directing towards a definite fixed purpose in life, making mastermind alliance partners with the best brains around you, willing to take personal initiative, and always going extra mile, doing much more than anybody's expectations, always keeping a positive mental attitude, learning from defeats, failure, adversities, and misfortune, because every adversity, misfortune, failures bring some sorts of advantages or some sorts of benefits. So utilizing those benefits and still moving forward toward the attainment of your definite goal. Never to give up, never to quit. Always determined, committed, a valiant person, knowing no fear, doubt, hesitation, procrastination, but only victory, victory, victory in life. Victory is attainment of your goal. Success is the progressive realization of your goal. And your goal of life is to be wise. Control and direct your mind. This will be the supreme conquering on this planet Earth. A man who has really conquered his mind, conquered himself, he is much more powerful person than a warrior who has conquered thousands times thousand enemies. And once you are such a man with stringent control, you can direct and focus your intelligence, the power of your brain towards attainment of any goal. And you will be really crowned with success very soon. Be ready to undergo all the patience and perseverance tests, because things will not come easily. There is no such reality as something for nothing. You have to pay the proper price. But when nature starts giving you its habit to go extra mile, it will give you much more. So when riches or the success start pouring, falling on you, it will be in such a great magnitude that you will be astonished where it was hiding on the days of your crisis and struggle. Remember, your strength always increases by your struggle. The more a person has a struggle in life, they have attained much superior and greater height. Because heights by great men reached and kept were not attained by sudden flight, but they, while their companions slept, were toiling upward in the night. Yes, blood, toil, tears and sweat is the price for attaining the supreme heights of success in life. If you want glory, greatness, glamour, love, fame and fortune, be ready to pay the price. Be patient. Also, I want to quote you one poem by James Allen, what he said. So you will be what you will to be. Let failure find its false content in the poor world environment. But his spirit scorns it and is free. Its master's time, it conquers a space. It cows the boastful trickster chance. It bids the tyrant circumstance and fill a servant's place. The human will that forces unseen, the offspring of a deathless soul, can hew a way to any goal, though walls of granite intervene. Be not impatient in delay, but wait. And as one who understands, when his spirit rises and commands, gods are ready to obey. God is our Almighty Father, the infinite intelligence is our great guide. Beloved friends, if you peep into the history, all the greats, they have tremendous faith in the existence of the supreme power. And you should also start believing if you have not been doing that, because the universe is governed very intelligently. The orderliness is so stringent. There is no tampering. There is no deviation. Everything is working in perfect harmony. How it is happening? Because there is some supreme intelligence. There is some almighty power, omnipotent, omniscient, ever-pervading intelligence which governs and controls everything else. And that supreme intelligence is permeating through nature. And we, mankind, being the part of the nature, it also permeates through us. But we have to sensitivize our mind and brain so that we can receive such signals of the great energy and power. All the great people become very sensitive. They were very sincere and they really tuned their brain to achieve the signals coming from God in the form of intuition, hunches, inspiration, motivation, and that's why the discovery and invention came. That's why Abraham Lincoln thought what very rarely somebody can think in their lifetime. Great decision, great courage, and he has to sacrifice his life. But what he did is history. Even the great Napoleon, the warrior, has got such intuition. He was a military genius. He was connecting his mind with that of God and always having the best strategy, and he defeated a lot of enemies. Addition, he used to meditate and get new insight and new ideas, and so on and so forth. Beloved friends, the whole concentration of my talk is to let you know that you are great because you have the supreme power of your brain. You have to recognize it, embrace it, and use it towards coveted direction without any deviation, without any divergence. And then you will attain your lofty dreams. You can attain your all desires. You can achieve your all aspirations. And your ideals, visions, missions all become reality. But one of the very important point in your life is you have to be vigilant. You have to be vigilant because a lot of temptation will come, which will really scatter your thought. Wavering thought, drifting thoughts will lead you nowhere. You will be destroyed. So you have to be very, very careful, beloved friends. Concentrate, commit yourself. And one of the great factors what Napoleon Hill has written, the mystery of the sex transmutation, that is really very, very relevant to your life. The positive use of the power of sex made all the great men. Their greatness was stimulated and activated and positioned to a very high position by the woman, a lady behind all great gentlemen, the inspiration of the lady. That urge for sexual power transmuted all the great men to a new glory and new greatness and new height. So get inspired by such great lady in your life. Transmute your sexual power into your intellectual power through the inspiration. And as Napoleon Hill has discussed in detail, never suppress your sexual urge because that really makes you man. Experiments have proved that if you kill the sexual urge, sterilize the man, they become dead. They are nothing more than wooden logs. So always respect the God-gifted power of sex. This is also very important for progenation, perpetuation of the creation of the Almighty Father. Simultaneously, it is very important for you to make you very intense, very aggressive and very brave. All such men have such power of the sex, stimulated by their better half. Examples are Napoleon the Great, Abraham Lincoln, even Napoleon Hill. And you can see so many examples in the history. Henry Ford. Henry Ford being very shy in nature, have no courage, but his wife made him so strong. So derive the inspiration from the better half, the lady behind you, and respect the God-gifted urge of sex. Transmute that sexual energy into your creative energy. And I wish you best of luck This Virendra dear has tried a little to let you know about your power. And I am sure you are a happy man, you are a prosperous man, you are a wise man. Your journey on the earth is for a short time. Your soul is in a pilgrimage. Enjoy all the blessings what God has given and what mankind has developed, discovered, invented for you. Achieve everything. Use intelligence, your power of brain. Nothing will be lacking. Everything will be extravagant, sumptuous. But focus on controlling your power of mind, purity in thought, directing towards only in positive, creative achievements of life, which is helping you to be happy and harming none, and also helping millions of the people. And if you are still wiser like Jesus Christ, Buddha and Confucius, become a true servant of the mankind, because you will be immortal only once you are loved by everyone. And people are loving you because you are giving them. This is one of the great parameters and measurement of love. Love to give. And to give, you must achieve and attain all glory, greatness and success in life. Commit, dedicate, get inspiration from your better half. Love everyone. Care for everyone. Share everyone. Willingness to share all the blessings what you have attained to others. Be engaged in a labor of love. Do what you love, which is your passion, which is your craze. And always learn from Steve Jobs. Stay hungry, stay foolish. And always remember, any day can be the last day of your life. So live by reminding yourself early in the morning when you are standing for a mirror. If this day is going to the last day of our life, what I am going to do about what I am going to do? That urgency, that sincerity of purpose, that commitment, that responsibility for every moment of your life, that can only make you great. You are strong, you are powerful, you have all the resources which can make you great. And then by becoming great, you become an inspiration for the millions. Lives of great men all remind us we can make our life sublime and departing leave behind us footprints on the sands of time. Beloved friends, be a part of the history. Make a place for yourself under the sun on the earth. Reverberate and echo in this universe like a Superman, because God has given you the power of your intelligence and brain. I thank you. I love you so much. Take care of yourself. Love yourself. Thank you very much.